Hi everyone, welcome along to another episode of Scrapping Scotland. Today guys, we are going to tear down this PS4. Now, before I start tearing this down, I just want to assure people that this PS4 does not work. It is broken. I don't repair, I don't sell on, I scrap. Now, normally when you tear down game consoles, you get a lot of gamers coming on here saying, oh, why did you tear that down? You should sell it on, that's a bit of nostalgia, or whatever it may be. And, you know, I absolutely respect that, guys. If you're a gamer, obviously you probably don't like seeing these things getting tear apart. But I'm a scrapper, that's the hobby, that's what I do, and I am going to tear this thing apart. So, I've had a look around it, and I can't actually see any screw holes. So I'm not 100% sure yet how I'm actually going to take it apart. There does seem to be a little compartment here, as you can see. So I'm going to try and see if I can get into that and then take it from there. A screw is revealed. It's got a cool screw as well, as you can see, the little gaming things on it from PlayStation, pretty cool. That is actually steel. I thought that would have been aluminium, but it's a little bit of steel. It's all the visible screws out. All the ribbons have gold plated ends. You can see that. Sometimes these little connectors are gold plated as well. This one doesn't appear to be. Okay. Other cover just clips off as well. That's another little bit of sheet steel. More shred. Okay, this is where our board will be, but we'll come back to that. Sims 4. If you want it, let me know, you can have it. More shred. More shred. More shred. There's our hard drive. So it's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Back of it, the pins. Okay, there's our board attached. Not the greatest chip in the world. Not a lot else on there either, as you can see. Not the most fabulous board. There's the other side of it. Some small chips. Not a great deal. This is our heatsink. There is copper in here as well. Let's see if we can get this out. This whole thing is riveted on all the way around the edge. So we're trying to break the rivets to get it off, which isn't going to be that easy. I could just run a grinder over the top of those rivets and that could break it free. That's no fun. Let's try and break it instead. Okay, heatsink is out. So we've got these aluminium fins over this aluminium plate, and underneath that is a copper kind of pipe that runs right underneath this part of the heatsink. You can put that into copper aluminium rads, or you can take this piece off and get out the copper, entirely up to you guys. And that is shred. As I say guys, it would have been a lot quicker just running the grinder over these pieces, but if you don't have to use power tools, then don't use them. Okay, get the fan out now. Shred. Here's a little copper motor. Now what I do with that is just stick that on top of the vise and I'll bash it through here and I'll get that motor out. And there's a little motor. You can either take these apart, just unwind it, not an awful lot of copper in there, or you can stick it straight into your electric motors. This was the other piece. We've got a power board inside here, so we'll have a look at what the power board looks like. Okay, there's a power board. Got a little transformer here. Actually quite nice copper in that transformer, as you can see. Got a little copper inductor here. Another small transformer here, another little copper inductor here. Got a nice big toroid here and a small one here. Little aluminium heatsink, little MOSFET. Yeah, so a few little items on this, guys. On the back, some resistors, little IC chip, couple of monolithic capacitors as well. So not too bad a power board, this one. A little DC motor, nice bit of brass on that as well. A little piece of aluminium. Aluminium as well. Do check these little rods as well, because sometimes they are stainless steel. This one isn't, this one's steel. And a little DC motor. This little piece as well, they held the DC motor. There's actually gold pins in here, you can see. See from the back as well, maybe a bit better. They are gold pins. Right guys, as I said before, you can stick all that in one category, into copper and aluminium radiators. I, wherever possible, will separate my metals. So that is clean copper number 2. That is clean aluminium. Okay, so again, entirely up to you. You certainly don't have to do that, but I like to have my metal as clean as I possibly can. Okay. There's copper from that first little transformer. For those of you that don't take apart these transformers, why not? No? Nice little bit of copper for 30 seconds. Copper from the inductor. Another piece from the other inductor. Half the toroid, other half. So this little toroid's got insulated wire and non-insulated wire around it. One goes into insulated, one goes into your normal copper number 2. Now the rest of that board I'll just stick in with my boards to scrap later. These little transformers I really like. Again, a lot of people don't do these at all, and that's fine guys. You know, if you want to just stick it in your transformers, that's fine. But I find that a lot of them you do are actually really worthwhile. Some of them aren't. Some of them, as I say, you'll take it all apart and it's all this type of insulated wire that's in it, which is a bit frustrating. But some of them you take apart and it's just really nice copper inside. But entirely up to you. So as you can see there's nice copper in there. So we'll just break open. Give it a little hit with something. That banding is copper. There you go guys, isn't that nice? Okay guys, so normally at this stage I would weigh everything up and tell you exactly what everything weighed and how much we got. Today I'm not going to do that, and because it really isn't worth doing it. It's just there was so little within this PS4 in terms of value that it really isn't worth the time. So we did get a bit of shred, as you can see, worth pennies, nothing to write home about. Oh, a little bit of shred. Did get a little bit of aluminium, worth pennies, nothing to write home about. A little bit of aluminium. Did get a little bit of copper, but it's worth pennies. It's nothing to write home about, but it's a little bit of copper. Less said about that the better. There's our couple of boards. Really disappointed in that one, and that's just a power board, standard. There's our DC motors. 1, 2, 3 DC motors. 1, 2 MOSFETs. One teeny weeny bit of brass. As I said, not worth wearing. Alright guys, as always with scrapping, it's about taking the thing apart and just seeing what's there. You can't always guarantee you're going to strike gold every time you dig a hole. So unfortunately this time we didn't strike gold, as you can plainly see. But you know, I've taken a lot of consoles apart before. PS4s are definitely in the not very good consoles for scrapping. I would also put the Wii in that category, not very good at all. The best thing I've came across for scrapping so far is the Xbox 360. As I said at the start of the video, as with all gaming consoles, if you take them apart, then people are going to say you should have sold it. And again, fair enough, but I'm not doing that. So if you enjoyed that one guys, please do hit that like button. It does help the video and the channel immensely. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, then please do subscribe to the channel, and hopefully there'll be some more interesting stuff than a PS4 you take apart in future. Alright, thanks for watching guys, as always, and we'll see you next time on Scrapping Scotland. Goodbye for now.